Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my another video. In this video, I'm going to start from your book Heart and Mind, Icse. So friends, chapter 2, Competition and Youth. In this chapter, we will learn about value taught, learning to face the competition, and the life skill, which is critical thinking. This is only in 20 minutes, a whole video, so watch till end. Competition is a contest between two or more entities, social, groups, or economic groups for awards, social status, leadership, or profit. Competition is also a byproduct of scarcity. It means competition is a type of a general contest between two or more entities which also show the economic groups for awards. It also affect on our social status, leadership, or a profit. It is a race where people want to achieve their goal and their success. Also is a byproduct of scarcities. When resources or vacancies are scarce, people compete among themselves to have an access to those resources, and thus the spirit of competition is born. It shows that when the resources vacancies are really tough and people wants to achieve that themselves these access, they show their spirit of competition. In that time the competition start, and whosoever work hard they only achieve their access and they only win the competition. This shows the competition level against sports, or you are also in the field of studies in a competition. You can't look at the competition and say you are going to do better. You have to look at the competition and say you are going to do it differently. इसका मतलब the competition say you are going to do better. You can't look the competition that you thought that I am doing better, it's all right, good. No, you have to look at the competition and say it's a different, it's a unique, that can build your level, your personality level, your any field level, that you can do comeback also. Humans by their nature are competitive as they constantly face lack of resources as compared to the unlimited wants. इसका मतलब जब ह्यूमंस उनके नेचर से कम्पिटेंटली कांस्टेंट रहते हैं, वो कोई भी प्रॉब्लम या फेसेस को मतलब ठान लेते कि हमें इसे करना है, एज दे कंपेयर दे वांट्स. सो अ डार्विन्स थ्योरी ऑफ सर्वाइवल ऑफ फिटेस्ट. डार्विन्स की एक थ्योरी थी दैट द सर्वाइवल ऑफ फाइटेस्ट also implies that the only those species would survive and grow which have the ability to complete. They are all the species, हम लोग में जो species हैं, they are the, उनमें से गिने चुने कुछ ऐसे होते हैं जिनमें एक ability होती है to complete and to win as they against the weaker species. Means every person have a power to complete their goals, and humans being have not only survived the evolution process, they till not now survived the evolution process, but they also emerged as a superior being. They also live as a superior beings. This proves that the beyond doubt that humans are competitive and that competition. This proves that the beyond doubt that humans are competitive and that competition is fundamental pillar of human evolution. इसका मतलब ये प्रूव करता है कि हम ह्यूमंस आर कम्पिटिटिव, मतलब हम लोग पूरी तरह से तैयार है कोई भी कंपटीशन को फेस करने में. वी विल फेस द डिफिकल्टीज प्रॉब्लम्स एज अ पिलर. वी विल फ्लीट टिल एंड एज वी पॉसिबल. However, research from development literature suggests that the competitive nature of humans varies according to gender, race and age. It means जो रिसर्च, बहुत सारे रिसर्च में देखा गया है कि जो कॉम्पिटिटिव नेचर्स होते हैं ह्यूमन बींग्स के, दे आर अकॉर्डिंग टू द जेंडर, रेस, एज. In terms of gender, most researches suggest that the males tend to be a more competitive than females. It means बहुत ज़्यादा देखा गया है कि मेल जो होते हैं वो ज़्यादा competitive होते हैं, वो ज़्यादा कोई भी competition में win हो जाते हैं as compared to the females. Similarly, students from cultures that emphasize individualism, such as Americans, Europeans, etc. This trend to a more competitive than a students from a cultures that emphasizes collectivism, such as South Asians, Africans, etc. Also, youth are more competitive than the middle-aged population. Similarly, as we compare to the males and females, here also the students of the culture, they follow their culture as a pratyek vyakti, American or a European. It trends to more competitive. It tells to be more competitive than the students from culture. They learn the collectivism, ikhatta purvak, such as the South Asians do, Africans also do. Also, our youth, which is more competitive than the middle age of population, they growing the ideas, creativities, and they encouraging the population of the middle age. The conclusion that competition among youth is a global phenomenon, India being no exception in India. Competition begins with a 15-year-old appears in a board exam. It intensifies when he seeks admission for a degree and at a peak when he or she tries to find an employment. So overall it talking about the competition which has no exception. It is a global phenomenon which belongs to a 15 years old, a boy or he's a boy or a girl. It intensifies. It means become more served when it seeks to admission. When a person go to the board exam, it was a first exception or a we can say competition for a person or a boy, either he is boy or a girl. And when he enters, become a more serve. Intensifies means become more serve. It seeks the admission for a degree and at a peak he tries to find an employment. He finds his goal, his target at the end. As per statistics, nearly 4 lakh secondary school pass out apply for a few thousand seats in engineering, medical and other professional courses in a handful of premier institutions across the country, and this leads to the cutthroat competition among them. It means overall it talking about that nearly 4 lakh secondary schools are passed out for a few thousand seats in engineering. Means can you guess 4 lakh secondary schools are there in whole as we say in a state it talking about, but only a few thousands engineering medical seats are passing out only for those complete who can complete their target, who can do hard work and they progress to their competition and they crack it. Only this is made for them, either they in engineering field or they in medical field. Across the country this led to the competition among them. The present scenario in India is that the bar of cuts off is ever or rise demand absolute perfection in the field of academics. In present scenario, as we talking about the students, there are the competition, there are the races to win. As the fast they win the race or the at ease in the study level or in the play level, it doesn't matter. The person who can achieve the goal, their success as fast they can do is only the competition of the scenario of India. That competition faced by the aspirants. Aspirants means the students or the seekers who applied for the government jobs. They can be asserted by the fact when example they are in the Indian Railways which are 18,000 jobs are opening in a currently as we talk about. Nearly 1 crore aspirants are applied. You can see the level. 18,000 peoples are for only for job opening, and applied aspirants are 1 crore. A ratio is very big, means the person how can they apply the job for a Indian railways. So the accuracy to maintain is only what we can do. We can high our IQ level, and we have to achieve the competition as we do fast. Therefore, in its world, competition is inevitable, means a very hard task for a person or a student. As Michael Jordan has rightly observed that you have the competition every day because you set such high standards for yourself that you have to go out every day and live up that. It means you build such a high task every day that you have only to make your such high standards for yourself to go out every day to live up such a standard. Written by Michael Jordan. The impacts of growing level of competition on young are both positive and negative. Means as we level high up the competition, it left to us the positive, also a negative. With competition being unavoidable, many young peoples have accepted it and had made a propelling force in their career. Competition generates interest and incitements and help an individual to give his best. It leads to the competition unavoidable. Many young peoples have accepted that yes, we have to do a propelling force to make our career build and right away. In this competition, we have to generate our interest with incitements. Only that can be our best. Competition encourages the young one to work hard. Only young people understand that success cannot come easily in the competitive world today. That success is not that only just we eat success has came. No, it's we have to do work hard in this world of today. Competition also helps to young to enhance their skills, to improve their skills. It also helps young to enhance the skills as they are very well aware of the fact that one who works efficiently eventually achieves a success. It also means who works efficiently work hard, they proper take a concentrate in their mind that they definitely want to do, so they do. This helps to eventually achieve their success. Mostly in a 100% case, as we see, approximately 95 point something percent they did not understand this word, because just because of they hunger to achieve success, they do not know what is the level, what is the key to achieve the success, what are the main points imponents that level to a success. It also encourages to be a well skilled multitasking, the people who does task like a 1 to 3 in a day at his increase to a change of success. As this increase their change of success, they take a different path towards their success. Competition also enhances the creativity and helps them to plan to a long term as well as short term goals. It also creates the goal to be as a long term goal or a short term goals. Competition is always a good thing. It forces us to do our best. A monopoly renders people complacent and satisfied with the mediocrity. Written by Nancy Pearcey, a beautiful quote. Please mark this point that a competition is always a good thing. It forces us to do our best. It's a also good thing, and it also do our best. A monopoly renders people complacent and satisfied with mediocrity. It positive effects. He or she undoubtedly succeeds in his her or his career. It also affects a positive effect, either he is female or a male, undoubtedly succeed in his or her life career. However, not all the able to face the competition in a positive way. However, person not all are able to face the competition in a positive way. That some persons are there that also choose the negative path. Negative results also manifest in a youth who are not able to be survive in a competitive environment. Some person also use the competition level as a negative way. Okay, and the to survive the competition environment, people also use the negative path in their life. The young children who are unable to complete with offers often become vulnerable to crime and drugs and some even committing suicides. See, this is a mark my point. This is very useful for you, that a negative result can also lead to you a children who is unable to complete offers. They use crimes, drugs, and some even do suicide because they choose negative path to complete their competition, to complete their success. So, however, they do not get at last, they do not get any type of competition. They do not get at last their success. Competition can thus be said ethically neutral. An individual's perception of its mistakes, either it do good or it do bad. Such competitions should be encouraged, but the youth should have to be access as counselors so that they are able to face in a positive way. Either you thought it is a positive or a negative way to achieve the competition, to be a environment of the competition, you first ask to your counselors. As we these topics we talk about in a previous chapter, that a counselors makes us a choose to a right path. We have to take consult with our counselors, either this I'm going to do is positive or a negative, because they face their problems. They are able to face their problems in a positive way, in a right way. Okay, so also the SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunity. Please remember this: strength, weakness, opportunity treat, SWOT, SWOT. It analysis should be conducted by the youth, which would result in a proper identification. Their strength and weakness. It means, please remember in your life SWOT, SWOT. It makes you to be a youth of a result, a proper identification of strength and your weakness. This would enable the youth to choose a career accordingly. This word is mainly important, very important in your life. So mark it readable and do not forget these words, SWOT. I'm sorry if I'm speaking wrong. I am very much sorry, because I am also trying to explain you as I can do my best. I am giving you. Moreover, the young should remember that they have to compete with others or with themselves. Completing with others makes them aware to be their faults, and competing with themselves makes them to improve on their strengths. They improve their strengths with making the competitions with others be aware to be the faults. They are the many faults makes us the people to choose a wrong path, that this is way to get a clear pressure in your success. They makes you sometimes for pleasure, but believe me, this is a wrong. They use of drugs, suicide, they do not do a pleasure. They just making you to choose a wrong path, to destroy your life, to destroy your future. Howsoever, continuously completing with the others makes them become bitter, while continuous competition with themselves makes them become better. So complete with yourselves and world will praise you. Make you complete with yourself, and the world, the God will praise you to choose a right path. These are the word meanings, as you can check out. Practice session you do with yourself, and if you want to take my handwritten notes for the next chapter, then I want 100 like in this video. And this critical thinking I have already explained you in my previous videos of class 9. You can check it out. And these all are the quantities of a good creative thinkers.